Now let's create a reusable component for rendering error messages. So in our components folder, we add a new file called ErrorMessage. Here's our component. In this component, we want to render an app text. So let's import it on top. We should import it from the current folder. We also need to apply a style. So I'm going to import the style sheet component. Next, we add an app text. Now here we want to render the error message. So let's destructure this props, pick the error, and render it here. Now, what if the error is empty or undefined? We'll end up with an empty app text component. So to improve this, we can check to see if error is undefined, we can return null. So we're not going to return an empty app text component, okay? Finally, let's apply a style here. So we create our style sheet and set the style for our arrow. Here I'm going to set the color to red. And the last step is to set the style to styles.arrow. Save the changes. Now we're going to use this on our login screen. So I'm going to replace app text with error message. Thank God. Auto import is working. So let's give it the error. We're going to set this to errors.password. And one more time, I'm going to replace this with error message for the email field. So errors.email. That's all we had to do. Now let's test the app and make sure everything works. We got this error. Objects are not valid as a React child. This is coming from error message implementation in Formic Connect. So the reason this happened was the bloody auto import feature. So it imported the error message from Formic because in Formic we have a component with the same name. This is the reason I told you that it's best to name your components with a prefix or something so they're distinguished from the components in third-party libraries. So let's remove this and import error message from the components folder. Now, once again, I would like to sort this. So I'm going to put app button on top. Then we have app text input, error message, and screen. So anyone looking at this code, they can quickly tell if a component is imported or not. Save the changes and let's reload the app. Here's our form. Validation works. Let's type something here. Beautiful.